Check, check, check. Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Pirate Field here on the campus of Armstrong State University for today's non-conference baseball contest with your Armstrong State University Pirates taking on the Belmont Abbey College Crusaders. It's the final weekend of the regular season of this 2015 season, and the Pirates will be hosting the Crusaders in a three-game series this weekend to tune up for the 2015 Peach Belt Conference Baseball Tournament. Chad Jackson bringing the action today as Armstrong will turn to senior Ryan Good on the hill for this start, and he'll be countered by Belmont Abbey right-hander Tyler Barnes. Ryan Good, 4-1 this season for the Pirates with a 5.22 earned run average. This is his 17th appearance of the year and 6th start of the campaign. 39 and two-thirds innings pitched. He's given up 45 hits. He has walked 19 and struck out 33. Defensively for the Pirates behind Good, it's Barry Aldridge behind the plate, R.J. Dennard at first base, Cody Sherlin at second, Tyler Aver at short, Zach Lance at third, and in the outfield from left to right, it's Chandler Corley, Will Austin, and Kendrick Thompson. Pirates come in 29 and 13 on the season. Belmont Abbey 25 and 22 on the year. The Crusaders advanced to the semifinals of the Conference Carolinas tournament last weekend. They eliminated the top two seeds, but were beaten by Pfeiffer 5-4 on Sunday to fall to 25 and 22. Leading off for Belmont Abbey, it's Lorenzo White, the left fielder, and Ryan Good's first pitch to him is down and away for ball one. Lorenzo Wright, the junior from Ladson, South Carolina, transfer from College of Charleston, takes a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. .290 average this season for Wright, 9 doubles, 6 homers, 38 runs batted in, and 16 stolen bases. Pitch on the inside corner, and it's now 1-2. One-two pitch hit in the air to left field. On the run and making the catch is the left fielder Corley for out number one. So that brings up the shortstop, Caden Krause, a 6'2" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. He looks at a pitch low for ball one. .1-0 breaking ball, that's right over the plate for a strike to Krause, who comes into the weekend series hitting .314. 4 homers, 21 runs batted in. These two teams met once as there's a check swing. Krause did not go, and it's 2-1. A single game up in Belmont Abbey. The Crusaders won that game 13-4 over the Pirates. 2-1 pitch is high, and it's now 3-1. That meeting was back on March 31st, so a little bit more than a month ago, as Krause will draw the one-out walk. And it brings up the designated hitter, Anthony Domino. Domino, the junior from Charlotte and transfer from USC Upstate, hitting .449, 17 doubles, 3 homers, 45 runs batted in. He was a first-team All-Conference Carolinas selection this season. And Good's first pitch to him is hit into very shallow center field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. Heading to third is Krause, and there are now runners at the corners with one out for Nick Nunziato. Nunziato, a second-team All-Conference Carolinas selection. redshirt sophomore from New York. And transfer from New Haven, hitting .282, but a team-high 12 home runs. 43 runs batted in, also has 12 doubles on the year. He looks at a first pitch strike from Good, and it's 0-1. Throw over to first, but back safely is Dominio. Wouldn't be surprised to see Belmont Abbey start the runner from first, try and avoid a double play that would get the Pirates out of the inning. Pitch from Good is low, blocked behind the plate by Aldridge, and it's 1-1. Armstrong 18-6 at home this season. Fastball big, swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2. Belmont Abbey has a pretty good road record, 12-9 away from home this season. They were 16-11 in the Conference Carolinas regular season. 1-2 pitch from Good. Check swing, and out on strikes is Nunziato as he could not hold up on the changeup by Good, and there's 2 down. So that brings up Weston Clark. Clark hitting .323 with a team-high 19 doubles. 3 homers, 36 runs batted in. He looks at a pitch inside for ball 1. The junior is from Gainesville, Florida. Played his high school ball at Gainesville Bucholz High School. One-zero pitch from Good, stays high, and it's 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 down. We're in the top of the first inning here between the Pirates and the Crusaders. 1 doubleheader tomorrow starting at noon to wrap up this series between the 2 teams. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Ryan Good with the pitch. Swing and miss again. It's 2-2. Good, the senior from Brunswick, Georgia. Second year with the Pirates. Played his junior college ball at Darton College. Was the nominal number 2 starter for the Pirates last year behind Ethan Bader. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Pirates get out of the jam. We head to the bottom of the first. Armstrong coming to bat. Check. We move to the bottom of the first inning, and the Pirates will get their first look at Tyler Barnes, the junior from Charlotte, getting the start for the Crusaders here this afternoon. Burns is 3-1 with a 6.70 earned run average. 44 in the third innings pitched. He's given up 56 hits. He has walked 11, struck out 30. And he faces Tyler Avera, Cody Sherlin, and R.J. Dennard here in the top of the first. J.T. Phillips will bat cleanup. Zach Lance will bat fifth. Barry Aldridge 6th. Kendrick Thompson 7th. Chandler Corley 8th. And Will Austin 9th. As the next pitch from Burns is a strike, and it's 1-1. Avera hitting .312 with 10 doubles, a homer, 21 runs batted in. Next pitch is upstairs for a ball. And it's a 2-1 count. Two-one pitch must have been outside, and it's now 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch high and outside, so ball 4 issued, and the Pirates will get a leadoff base runner in the form of Avera.
Armstrong, the second baseman, number 22, Cody Sherlin.
And it brings up Cody Sherlin, junior second baseman, hitting .297, 8 doubles, 2 homers, 25 runs batted in. Named earlier this week to the Peach Belt's All-Academic team, as that pitch gets away from the catcher. And the Pirates are going to get 2 bases on this because the catcher had no idea where the ball went. Drew Sipp saw the ball catch. It actually looked like it hit off the plate and it caromed to the right. Sipp obviously thought he had blocked it, kept looking around where he came out of his crouch, but that wild pitch will now put Avera in scoring position. And then Sherlin hits one off the second baseman. And that's going to be an RBI single, and the Pirates will take the lead 1-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 32, R.J. Dennard.
So now R.J. Dennard will step to the plate. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Throw over to first, but Sherlin back to the bag. R.J. hitting .344. 12 doubles, 3 homers, 28 runs batted in, 24 walks, 13 times he's been hit by a pitch. As that pitch is low for a ball, making it 2-0. RJ passed head coach Calvin Culberson for 5th on Armstrong's all-time hit chart in the series against Columbus State last weekend. Has at least 4 more games remaining in his collegiate career to try and add to that hit total. 3 games this weekend and at least 1 at the Peach Belt Tournament. Pirates looking at likely needing to win the Peach Belt Tournament to get into the NCAA postseason. As the latest NCAA region rankings came out, Pirates stayed at number 8. Of course, only 6 teams go, and there were 2 upsets in the other conference tournaments that have already been held. And so the Pirates will look to win 3 in a row in Columbus to win the tournament and get into. Of course, the last time the tournament was in Columbus was 2012 when the Pirates did indeed win the conference tournament, beat Lander in the championship to advance to the NCAA regional. 3-1 pitch is a ball, and Dennard will trot down to first base. And the Pirates now have 2 runners on. with nobody out and 1 run in for J.T. Phillips. The junior from Columbus, Georgia, hitting .331. 2 homers, 34 runs batted in. Shows bunt, takes the pitch for a strike as he pulls the bat back, and it's 0-1. Phillips does have 2 sacrifice hits this season. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and it's now 0-2. Cody Sherlin on his second. He drove in the first run with an RBI single. R.J. Dennard on at first. He drew a walk. And now the 0-2 delivery is in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Sip, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is low, and it's ball 2. They moved the tent into our camera over in the stands, so I think we can try and get word over there to see if they can move it back this way. Foul ball back out of play. And it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Tyler Burns is inside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch coming to Phillips, and it's inside for ball 4. And the Pirates have the bases loaded. We're going to get a quick trip to the mound by the Belmont Abbey coaching staff as they will talk to the young hurler Burns. So we'll take a short step away and come back. You're listening to and watching Pirate Baseball. Zach Lance at the plate for the Pirates, and he hits one in the air. Foul territory, or now in fair territory, excuse me, making the catch are the Crusaders for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Barry Aldridge.
So now Barry Aldridge will bat. The junior from Swainsboro, Georgia. Barry hitting .392 with a homer and 16 runs batted in. First pitch to him is a ball. Bases full of Pirates, 1 out and 1 run in here in the bottom of the first. Check swing, ball gets away from the catcher, but not far enough. They're going to call a strike on Aldridge, so it's a 1-1 count. Sip was able to recover. So the count is now 1-1. Sherlin at third, Dennard at second, and Phillips at first for the Pirates. The 1-1 pitch, grounded to short, could be 2. On to second for 1, on to first. And it is a 6-4-3 double play, and that will get the Crusaders out of the inning with only 1 run scoring. We head to the top of the second, 1-0 Armstrong. We head to the top of the second inning. Ryan Good will face Levi Wright, Matt McGarry, and Drew Sipp here in the second inning for Belmont Abbey. Crusaders had runners at the corners with 1 out, but Ryan Good was able to strike out Nick Nunziato and Weston Clark to end the threat. So now Wright steps in, the sophomore from Ladson, South Carolina. Wright hitting .219, 7 doubles, 3 home runs, and 19 runs batted in on the year. Also has 12 steals. Good's first pitch is letter high for strike 1. A 1 pitch, and that is hit in the air, deep left field. But it is foul, and Wright will head back to the batter's box with an 0-2 count. So no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Ryan Good, called strike 3, and Good punches out Wright for the first out of the second inning. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Matt McGarry. Freshman from San Diego, California. Looks at a curveball strike, and it's 0-1. McGarry, 342 average with a home run and 12 runs batted in, making his 31st appearance of the season for the Crusaders. Pops this one up, foul territory down the right side, but That will get out of play, and it's now 1-2. 1-2 pitch hit in the air again down the right field line. Kendrick Thompson drifts over near the line and makes the catch for out number 2.
Coming up to that, the catcher, number 5, Andrew Simpson.
So 2 down for the catcher, Drew Sipp, freshman from Winter Park, Florida. Takes a strike on the inside corner from Ryan Good. And it's 0-1. Sipp making his 18th appearance. He has 8 hits and 19 at-bats. That's a .421 average. Has a triple and an RBI. Hits this one into deep left center field, and making the running catch is the freshman Chandler Corley. And that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Crusaders in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Pirates lead it 1-0. Chad Jackson Mac with you here at Pirate Field, bottom of the second inning. Armstrong will have hitters 7, 8, 9 in the order, due up in the second. Kendrick Thompson, Chandler Corley, and Will Austin to face Tyler Burns, who allowed the first 4 batters he faced to get on in the first. Gave up a run, but got a 6-4-3 double play off the bat of Barry Aldridge to get out of the jam. Now Kendrick Thompson will step into the batter's box. He fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. The junior from Statesboro, hitting .310 with 8 doubles, 3 triples, and 23 runs batted in this season. 0-1 pitch, that's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Down low for ball 1. And now the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Thompson lays off of it for a 2-2 count. 2 games tomorrow, and then on Sunday over at Bacon Park, both of the Armstrong tennis teams will host NCAA regional action. The Armstrong women hosting Pfeiffer, as that one is hit straight up the middle. Yeah, something neutral.
No, just come into campus like normal and go to where the gym is, and we'll just somebody else off. You don't have to worry about it. Make it easier for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. You can lay down for it.
No.
They're here now.
It would be, you just don't want to place. Well, a good sign for Belmont Abbey starter Tyler Burns, as he has taken a couple of warm-up pitches and he has been declared good to go. So the single by Thompson off the leg of Burns will have Thompson on at first, nobody out, and Chandler Corley will be at the plate for the Pirates. Corley, the freshman from Martinez, Georgia, hitting .276 with 9 runs batted in. The Belmont Abbey Crusaders are going to send a pitcher down to the bullpen to warm up just in case. Looks like it's going to be number 23, Brandon O'Sullivan. You got to think that Burns running on adrenaline right now, as there's a high chopper to second. Only play will be to first. And so the 4-3 ground out will move Thompson to second, and that's the first out of the inning.
Look at that. Number 23, Will Austin.
So Will Austin will step to the plate. Austin hitting .368, homer, 26 runs batted in. Team leading 15 stolen bases. There's a bunt to third, but it is foul. And that'll be the first strike on Austin, who hails from Savannah, Southern Union Community College, where he's played his junior college ball the last 2 seasons. Thompson on at second. He led off with the single. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to very shallow right field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. Thompson will move to third, and the Pirates will have runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Number 3, Tyler Avra.
So go back to the top of the order for Tyler Avra. Avra walked and scored in the first inning for the Pirates. Throw over to first, but Austin back to the bag. Avra shows bunt, takes a strike from Burns, and it's 0-1. Sunday at Bacon Park, Armstrong women will face Pfeiffer in the first round of the NCAA Regional. The men will wait to see who their opponent is on Saturday at Bacon Park. GRU Augusta and Wingate will play the 8-9 matchup. The winner to face the Pirates on Sunday, and then Monday will be the finals to earn a berth in the national championships and surprise Arizona. Pitch gets away from the catcher, and coming home to score is Thompson. Austin will head to third. Pirates will score a run on the wild pitch. Austin gets credit for the steal and will advance to third on the wild pitch that scores Thompson. And it is now 2-0 Pirates. So now Austin is on at third. It's a 1-1 count on Avera. And a fly ball into right field. Tagging and coming home is Austin. He will score, and it's now 3-0. Really no chance for the right fielder Wright to get the speedy Austin from third. So now 2 down in the inning. Bases are empty for Sherlin, who singled in a run in the first. He shows bunt, takes the pitch way inside for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch, that's right over the plate for strike one. One pitch, grounded foul down the third base side, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch, and that's grounded to second. Up with it is McGarry, throws on to first, and that will retire the side. Pirates plate 2, and we head to the top of the third. 3-0 Armstrong. We move to the top of the third inning. Connor Qualwasser, the center fielder, will lead things off for the Crusaders. The junior from Highland Mills, New York. Qualwasser comes into this weekend as he fouls off the first pitch for strike one, hitting .319. With 2 home runs, 20 runs batted in. As a team, Belmont Abbey hitting .302 on the year and has 42 home runs, as that one is fouled off over towards the Belmont Abbey dugout. And Qualwasser is behind in the count 0-2. In the 13-4 win over the Pirates earlier this season, Qualwasser went 3 for 4 and had a stolen base. The 0-2 delivery from Good in the dirt, taken for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch now from Good. Fastball fouled back out of play. Armstrong softball currently waiting to see its postseason fate. The Pirates advanced to the semifinals of the Peach Belt Tournament last weekend, are the currently ranked 7th in the Southeast Region rankings. The region selections will be made on Tuesday, as there is a grounder to short. Up with it is Avra, throws on to first, and there's one away. If the rankings continue, or the rankings hold, the Pirates will head to Georgia College, where they just played the Peach Belt Tournament. The Pirates would be the 7 seed and would face second-seeded Georgia College. It would be the 4th time in a span of about 12 days or 13 days that they would have seen Georgia College, as there's a swing and a miss by Lorenzo Wright. Wright flew out to left his first time up, swings and misses again at the pitch from Good, and it's 0-2. O2 pitch fouled off. Armstrong softball split a doubleheader on Monday the 20th. Then on Saturday, as there's a called strike 3 on Wright. Wright set down for the second out of the inning. In the Peach Belt semifinals on Saturday, the Pirates led Georgia College 3-0. Ended up losing 5-3 to the Bobcats. And now could face them again in the first round of the regional. 2 down for Caden Kraus, the shortstop. He looks at a pitch from Ryan Good, high for ball 1. Kraus drew a walk from Good in the first. Takes a letter high strike here, and it's a 1-1. One pitch fouled back to the screen, and it's now 1-2. But those are the 4 athletic teams at Armstrong still in action. Baseball playing today, playing this weekend, then we'll be at the Peach Belt Tournament. Tennis in action in NCAA play this weekend. And then softball should be in action next weekend, as the 2-2 pitch is low for a ball. One other thing that is happening this weekend, the Pirates are hosting the NCAA South Regional in women's golf out at Savannah Quarters. Pirates did not earn a bid to the regional, as that pitch is high for ball 4, and Kraus draws a second walk against Good. But the Pirates still serving as the host, 9 teams and 4 individuals coming into the Savannah area to play that regional that will be on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at Savannah Quarters. Anthony Domino, the designated hitter, steps to the plate, singled off of Good in the first inning. First pitch from Good is low for ball 1. Three 0 Pirates lead. We're in the top of the third inning here at Pirate Field, as that pitch is a strike to the lefty hitting Domino, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Off-speed pitch bunted back to the pitcher. Good will throw to first, and it's not in time as Dennard can't handle the low throw from Good. And it's going to be 2 on with 2 out now on the error by Good. And that will bring up Nunziato, the third baseman. Nunziato, a strikeout victim of Good in the first. Swings and misses at the Good fastball, and it's 0-1. One pitch, that's in the dirt, taken for a ball. And the next pitch is low, blocked by Aldridge behind the plate. And the 2-1 pitch, also low, so now Good in danger of loading the bases. And all this coming with 2 out. He got the first 2 batters out in the inning on a ground out and a strikeout, but a walk and an error, and now Good is behind 3-1 on Domino. Swing and a miss on the Good changeup, and it's now 3-2. So the runners will get a head start from their bases with the 3-2 count and 2 down in the inning. The pitch from Good swung on and fouled back to the screen. I'm surprised you don't see that more often, Adam. With the 3-2 count and 2 down, you know the runners are going to get a head start. You obviously aren't going to get it at first, but you could run a infielder behind the bag at second and run a pickoff play. I guess the danger is if you throw it into the outfield, you might give up possibly a run, definitely the extra base. The 3-2 pitch, fouled back again to the screen. And now Good will have a brief word with Aldridge, retrieving the new baseball. And again, the 3-2 pitch coming from Good to Domino, high, ball 4. So the base is full of Crusaders here with 2 down. And it brings up Weston Clark, the first baseman. Clark was at bat with runners at the corners in the first, and Good struck him out to end the inning. Here, Clark bats with the bases full. And Good's first pitch is a letter-high strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. That's low for a ball. 1-1 pitch fouled back to the screen. And it's now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch down in the dirt, again blocked by Aldridge behind the plate. And it's 2-2. Two-two pitch fouled back again. Two-two pitch popped up. Zach Lance will make the grab, and the Pirates get out of the bases loaded jam. We head to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Armstrong. We move to the bottom of the third, and a new pitcher has come in for Belmont Abbey. Brandon O'Sullivan, the senior lefty from New York, will relieve Burns, who again took that hard shot off the leg on the single by Thompson. Ended up giving up 2 runs in the inning. And so Burns will exit after pitching 2 innings, giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, and 3 walks. Also had 2 wild pitches in the inning. O'Sullivan is 2-0 on the year. Also has a save on the season as he faces R.J. Denner, J.T. Phillips, and Zach Lance here in the third. First pitch from O'Sullivan, lefty on lefty, is a strike. And it's 0-1. 17th appearance of the year for O'Sullivan. 2-0 with a 6.04 ERA. 22 1/3 innings pitched, as there is a shot to second. Up with it is the second baseman, McGarry. He throws on to first for the first out of the inning. The rest of the numbers for O'Sullivan: 25 hits given up, 12 walks, 12 strikeouts. His 17 appearances now leads the team. And J.T. Phillips will step to the plate. Phillips looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Phillips walked in the first inning. Next pitch down and away for a ball. Makes the count 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit for Belmont Abbey here in the bottom of the third. Off-speed pitch low from O'Sullivan, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch spins high, and it's 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch is low. Phillips hesitated just a moment, waiting for the call from the home plate umpire, but it is a walk, and the Pirates have a 1-out base runner for Zach Lance.
Number 4, Zach.
So that brings up Zach Lance. Flew out to left field. His first time up, he looks at a strike. And it's 0-1. It was a pop-up to very shallow left, the shortstop. Kraus ranged back on the outfield grass and made the catch. Throw over to first, but Phillips back to the bag. Phillips just 1 for 1 on stolen base attempts this season. Wouldn't think he'd be running against a lefty. As the next pitch to Lance is right over the plate for a strike, and it's 0-2. Pitch down and away from the righty Lance. And it's 1-2. Swinging a grounder to third. On to first in time for the second out of the inning. A nice play by the third baseman Nunziato to cut down Lance for the second out of the inning.
Number 8, Barry Aldridge.
Phillips advances to second. And he's now in scoring position, albeit with 2 out, for Aldridge, who grounded into an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play in the first. First pitch to him is high for ball 1. Pitch, grounded to third. Tough play for Nunziato. He'll throw on to first, though, in time to get the out, and that will retire the side. We head to top of the fourth. 3-0 our score. Armstrong leads. Top of the fourth inning, and first pitch swinging for Belmont Abbey is Levi Wright. Fouls off the first pitch from Ryan Gooden, then looks at a pitch low for ball one. So 1-1 count on Wright, who was caught looking by Good. Pops this one up in the infield. Shortstop Tyler Avera will make the play for out number one.
Now to bat for Belmont Abbey, number 16, Matt McGarry.
So that brings up the second baseman, McGarry. Flew out to right in the second inning. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Next pitch fouled off. So the count is 1-1. Swing and a pop-up again in the infield. This time Cody Sherlin will call for it, and he will make the catch for out number two. So 2 down for Drew Sipp, the catcher. Flew out to left in the second. First pitch is grounded to first. R.J. Dennard will step on the bag, and 3 up, 3 down go the Crusaders in the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Pirates lead at 3-0. Kendrick Thompson leads off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Pirates. Thompson singled and scored in the second for Armstrong. 3-0 lead, and hits this one to short. Into left field it goes, and Thompson will be safe at first. So a single for Thompson. He's 2 for 2.
Now to bat for the Pirates, number 7, Chandler Corley.
And that will bring up Chandler Corley. Corley grounded out to second base in the second inning. First pitch is a bunt on to first, and the sacrifice is successful for Corley, moving Thompson over to second.
Batting for Armstrong, number 23, Will Austin.
that brings up Will Austin, who singled and scored in the second. First pitch to him in the dirt, taken for ball one. One 0 pitch hit in the air to left field, and making the diving grab is the left fielder, Lorenzo Wright, for the second out of the inning. So that brings up Tyler Avera, the shortstop. Avera hit a sac fly his last time up. Looks at a pitch over the plate for a strike, and it's 0-1. So Avera, without an official at-bat in the game, walked in the first and scored. Then a sacrifice fly in the second drove in a run. Swing and a miss, though, on the off-speed pitch from O'Sullivan, and it's now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hit to short. Throw is knocked out of the glove of the first baseman, Clark, and so that will score a run. It's now 4-0. So the error on the throw by the shortstop, Kraus, allows a run to score, and it extends the Pirates' lead. And now Sherlin will step to the plate. Swing and a miss on the pitch by Sherlin, and stealing second for the Pirates is Avera. Ground ball to short now. Throw on to first in time, and that will now retire the side. So the Pirates tack on a run. We head to the top of the fifth. 4-0. Pirates lead. Connor Qualwasser leads off the top of the fifth inning for Belmont Abbey. Looks at A couple of pitches outside of the strike zone from Ryan Good, who's gone 4 innings. Hits this one into deep left field. And that's going to be a base hit for the Crusaders leading off the 5th inning.
Now to bat for Belmont Abbey, number 9, Lorenzo Wright.
Now Lorenzo Wright steps to the plate, leadoff hitter for the Crusaders, 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. First pitch is in the dirt, taken for ball 1. 4-0. Our score: 4 runs, 4 hits for the Pirates, no runs now. 2 hits for Belmont Abbey. The 1-0 pitch from Good is a little bit low, taken for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch in the dirt, check swing by Wright, but it's now 3-0. They do appeal to the bases umpire, but he says he did not go. So now the 3-0 pitch, that is a strike. Wright was taking all the way. And it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, also a strike. And it's 3-2. Throw to first, and the Pirates close to getting a pickoff of Qualwasser. They had him leaning towards second, but Qualwasser able to get back to the bag around the tag of Dennard. Another throw over to first, but less close this time. Three-two pitch, hit into right field, and that is going to be a base hit for Wright. And so back-to-back singles for Belmont Abbey here in the top of the 5th. We'll bring up the shortstop, Caden Krause, who has walked twice. First pitch to Krause, letter high for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pirates expecting bunt, but so far Krause has not shown he will offer, and that pitch is low and in for a ball. Krause does have a pair of sacrifice hits on the season. That pitch is low, and it's 2-1. Two balls, one strike. The pitch low and in, and it's now 3-1. Swing and a fly ball into center field. Runners tag. Throw to second, and in time, no. Looked like the Pirates got the runner at second, but sliding in safely is right. It ends up being an out on the fly ball to the right fielder, Thompson. But each of the runners advance. So there's now runners at second and third with one down for Anthony Domino. Domino has been on base twice. He singled in the first and then reached on the error by Good on a bunt attempt in the third. First pitch from Good here is low and out, or inside, for ball one. And so Aldridge will come out from behind the plate and head out to talk things over with Good. There's 2 on with 1 out. Pirates leading it 4-0. But Belmont Abbey with perhaps its best chance of the day to score. They had runners at first and third with 1 out in the first. They had the bases loaded last inning, but it was, or 2 innings ago, but it was with 2 out. And the 1-0 pitch to Good, hit to first. This will bring a run home as Dennard will step on the bag for the second out of the inning. The RBI groundout makes it 4-1. First pitch to the third baseman, Nick Nunziato, is a strike. Nunziato 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Takes the next pitch high. Pitch low for a ball, and it's now 2-1 on the third baseman for the Crusaders. Fastball popped up behind the plate. Barry Aldridge will be called off by Zach Lance. Lance will make the play, and that will retire the side. Crusaders get on the board. We head to the bottom of the inning with the Pirates leading it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Pirate Field, 4-1. Armstrong leads Belmont Abbey. And R.J. Dennard, J.T. Phillips, and Zach Lance. First pitch is a ball from left-hander Brandon O'Sullivan, who's beginning his third inning of work. Next pitch, strike, and it's 1-1. Dennard has walked and grounded out. Takes this breaking ball on the inside corner, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is low for ball 2. 4-1. Armstrong leads game 1 of this 3-game non-conference series. Pop-up. That's going to be foul out of play. Two games tomorrow beginning at noon here at Pirate Field to wrap up the regular season for the Pirates and wrap up the entire season, as that is poked to second off the bat of Dennard. Throw on to first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for Armstrong, number 41, J.T. Phillips.
And that will bring up J.T. Phillips. He has walked twice. Pops this one up in foul territory. Giving chase is Clark, and Clark will be able to make the catch. And so Weston Clark makes it 2 down quickly for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 4, Zach Lance.
And that brings up Zach Lance, who is 0 for 2. A ground out and a fly out for the senior third baseman. First pitch is outside for a ball. Two-zero pitch is a strike. Lance showed bunt, but took the pitch. And the 2-1 delivery coming from O'Sullivan. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time. 3 up, 3 down go the Pirates in the 5th, and we head to the top of the 6th. 4-1. Armstrong leads. We move to the top of the 6th inning. Weston Clark, the first baseman, will be followed in the order by Levi Wright and Matt McGarry, facing Ryan Good, who has gone 5 innings, given up 3 hits, 1 run. He has walked 3 and struck out 4. First pitch to Clark is a ball. Clark 0 for 2, popped out to third. His last time up, he pops this one foul out of play for strike 1. And it's a 1-1 count. Another pop-up foul out of play. Makes the count 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled back. So the count remains 1-2. The pitch from Good. Popped up in the infield. This is playable. Averill will make the grab for out number 1.
Coming up to bat, number 11, Levi Wright.
And that brings up Levi Wright. He popped up to short his last time up. He is 0 for 2 today. He has also been called out on strikes. First pitch from Good in the dirt, taken for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch popped up down the right side. The first baseman, R.J. Dennard, will make the grab for out number 2.
For Belmont Abbey, number 16, Matt McGarry.
So 2 down for McGarry, who has flied out to right and popped up to second base in his 2 at-bats today. He shows bunt, takes the pitch letter high for a strike, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch low for a ball. And it's 1-1. One pitch outside taken for a ball, and it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch popped up, foul territory, giving chase is Dennard. And he will not be able to make a play on it. And makes the count 2-2. (4-1) Pirates lead here in the top of the 6th. And Good as a 2-2 count. On the second baseman, Matt McGarry. The pitch popped up in the infield. Zach Lance will call off the pitcher Good and make the play, and we head to the bottom of the 6th with the Pirates leading it 4-1. Barry Aldridge leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Pirates. He'll be followed by Kendrick Thompson and Chandler Corley. Facing the lefty, Brandon O'Sullivan, who has now thrown 3 innings and given up just 1 hit and 1 unearned run. He has walked 1. And he faces Aldridge, who has grounded out twice. His last time to third, and this time it's grounded up the middle, and it is into center field for the base hit. So Barry Aldridge with a leadoff single for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Batting for the Pirates, number 15, Kendrick Thompson.
Just the second hit given up by O'Sullivan. And it brings up Kendrick Thompson, who has that other hit off of O'Sullivan. It led off the 4th inning.
Be a negative on the card thing, but
Bunt to the catcher. Only play will be to first. Sacrifice is successful. And moving to second on the play is Aldridge.
Well, look at that. Number 7, Chandler.
And now Chandler Corley will bat. Corley executed a successful sacrifice his last time up. First pitch is inside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Next pitch low for a ball.
I try and voice sound a little bit deeper, I guess.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to left field, making the catch at the warning track is the left fielder right for the second out of the inning.
Coming up to that, number 23, Will Austin.
So that'll bring up Will Austin. Austin 1 for 2. Hits this one in the air to center. Should be the end of the inning, and it is, as making the catch is Qualwasser. And we are through 6 here at Pirate Field. Armstrong leads 4-1. Drew Sipp looks at a couple of pitches inside from Ryan Good here in the top of the 7th inning. Sipp has popped out and grounded out. Grounds this one to the left side of the infield. Throw on from Zach Lance. The third baseman is in time for out number 1. That brings up Qualwasser. He started the 5th inning with a single and scored the only run of the game for Belmont Abbey on the RBI ground out by Domino. He tries to bunt his way on here. Bunts it back to the pitcher, and it's in time. So Ryan Good retires Qualwasser for the second out of the inning. So 2 down now for Lorenzo Wright. He singled his last time up. He is 1 for 3 in the contest. First pitch is low for a ball. Next pitch low and in for a ball. We know that Josh Larson is up in the Armstrong bullpen last inning. The junior from Orlando. Would be next in if Good gets into trouble, as that pitch is low for a ball, and it's now 3-0. .30 pitch is a strike, and it's now 3-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Pirates. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Belmont Abbey. Top of the 7th here at Pirate Field. Swinging a fly ball into deep right field, but making the catch is Kendrick Thompson. And 3 up, 3 down go the Crusaders. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. Stand up wherever you are. Pirates lead it 4-1. It'll be the top of the order for the Pirates. Facing Brandon O'Sullivan as Tyler Avra shows bunt, takes a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Avra reached on an error his last time up. He also has a sacrifice fly and a walk. That pitch is letter high for a strike. And it's 1-1. Bottom of the 7th, Pirates lead at 4-1. in what has turned into a pretty well-pitched game, as this is hit to second and is through into center field for the base hit for Avra. Second baseman McGarry had to range behind the bag at second. Couldn't catch up to the ball hit by Avra. So the Pirates have the leadoff runner on in the bottom of the seventh for Cody Sherlin. First pitch, it's a bunt and run, and this is going to be safe all around for the Pirates, as Cody Sherlin will get credit for a hit. And the Pirates have 2 on with nobody out.
Number 32, R.J. Dinner.
And R.J. Dennard will step to the plate. So Dennard steps to the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk. He shows bunt, but fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Avra on at second, Sherlin on at first. And the next pitch is bunted. The pitcher, O'Sullivan, will backhand it to the first baseman, Clark. Sacrifice is successful. Sherlin moves to second, and Avra moves to third. And JT Phillips will now bat. And Belmont Abbey is going to intentionally walk Phillips to load the bases and set up a force at every base. And also bring up Lance, who has grounded out twice. So the Crusaders taking no chances with Phillips. So the intentional walk places Phillips on at first. Third walk he has drawn today, albeit the first intentionally. It's the second time this year, by the way, that Phillips has been walked intentionally, and we're going to get a visit to the mound. And we could have a pitching change here for the Crusaders. We'll step away for a moment and come back. You're listening to and watching Armstrong Baseball. Oh, he's been throwing for a while. Yeah. Did you get a number on him, Luke? Heath King is the pitcher in the bullpen, but he will stay in the bullpen, and Brandon O'Sullivan will face Zach Lance with the bases full of Pirates and 1 down. Ground ball to third, and it's misplayed by the third baseman, Nick Nunziato, and that error is going to bring home a run. It's now going to be 5-1. So now Barry Aldridge will bat.
Tried to barehand it.
First pitch to him is right over the plate for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Back and it's like, oh, don't have the ball, man.
And obviously you want to get to there with the most important
Aldridge
Yeah.
singled his last time up. He bats here with Cody Sherlin on at third, J.T. Phillips on at second, Zach Lance on at first. Pitch is blocked by Sip behind the plate. Sherlin unable to advance from third. "5-1 now the score, and the Pirates with the bases full and just one out in a good spot to add more. As the pitch is low for a ball, and it's 2-1. Two balls, one strike to the junior backstop, Barry Aldridge. Off-speed pitch hit foul down the left side, and it's now 2-2. Foul ball makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, and O'Sullivan comes back and gets the strikeout. So now the Crusaders just an out away from getting out of the jam with only one run scored as Kendrick Thompson comes to the plate. Thompson is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a sacrifice bunt, which he had his last time to the plate. First pitch is right over the plate for strike one. No balls, one strike. The pitch in the dirt, and it gets away from Sip, and coming home is Sherlin. And the wild pitch makes it 6-1. All the runners advance. So now Phillips is at third and Lance is at second. And the pitch from O'Sullivan is inside for a ball. Both of the runs in this inning unearned against O'Sullivan, as this one is grounded to short. Long throw to first in time, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates plate two, and we head to the top of the eighth with the Pirates leading at 6-1. Caden Kraus leads off the top of the 8th inning. Pirates leading it now 6-1. Kraus 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Flew out to right his last time up. Nice running catch by Kendrick Thompson in the gap. As this pitch is high for a ball. 5 o'clock here in Savannah. We are 2 hours into this one. Grounder to third, foul off the bat of Kraus. Will make the count 2-1. Pitches in the dirt. And it's now 3-1. Ball 4 issued. So trotting down to first base is Kraus with his 3rd walk of the game. This is the longest outing for Ryan Good this year. His previous longest outing, 4 innings, or 4 2/3 innings, excuse me, against Mount Olive back on March 10th in a game that the Pirates eventually won 14-9. Anthony Domino, the designated hitter, at the plate. Looks at a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch outside, a little bit low as well. And it's 1-1. And the next pitch is down and away for ball 2. Zach Lance out to the mound from his third base spot to give Good a few words of encouragement. Two balls, 1 strike. Good with the pitch, and it's down and away. Ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch swung on and missed, and it's 3-2. Six-1, our score, top of the 8th. The payoff pitch coming from Good to Domino. Swung on and hit into left field. That is a base hit. Heading to third is Kraus. And Belmont Abbey has runners at first and third with nobody out for Nunziato, the third baseman. Head coach Calvin Culberson for the Pirates out to the mound to talk things over with Ryan Good, and we are going to have a pitching change. So Good will exit his longest outing of the year as he goes 7+ innings. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to and watching Pirate Baseball. The new pitcher for the Pirates is Josh Larson, the junior right-hander from Orlando, Florida. Comes in with 2 runners on, nobody out, top of the 8th, and the Pirates leading at 6-1. First pitch is high for a ball to Nick Nunziato. Larson making his 14th appearance of the year, 0-1 with a save and a 6.89 earned run average, 15 2/3 innings pitched, 24 hits given up. He has walked 4, struck out 17. As the next pitch is outside for a ball, he relieves Good, who went 7+, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, walked 4, struck out 4. Both runners on base are his responsibility. The 2-0 delivery is down low, and it's 3-0. Pitch, that is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 3-1. Three-one pitch, big swing and a miss from Nunziato, and it's 3-2. Nunziato 0 for 2. Did walk. That was in the 3rd inning. Also fouled out and struck out. The 3-2 pitch instead, the fake to third, fake to first. Ha-cha-cha. Nobody going on the base pass either way for the Crusaders. The 3-2 pitch. Now the runner from first goes. It's a hit and run. It's lifted into left field. And that is a fair ball, and that will score 2, and it is now 6-3.
Now that is number 21, Weston.
Every time I lead, I give up runs. Every time you lead, I do score for you, give up runs.
I don't know what that means.
So now it will bring up the first baseman, Weston Clark. He has popped out twice and struck out. First pitch is a ball. Those runs charged to Good, so he ends up giving up 3 runs in 7+ innings, as that one is hit into right field, but Kendrick Thompson didn't have to move much. Makes the catch, gets it in quickly, and they've got the runner out at second on a double play. The runner at second, Nunziato, strayed too far, and Thompson threw behind him, and the Pirates able to make the tag. So quickly 2 down after the double by Nunziato here in the 8th.
Number 11, Belmont Abbey.
Was that Sherlin who made the tag?
Sure.
So now Levi Wright will bat. He looks at a pitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, check swing, pitch is low, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch sails high, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul back to the screen. Makes the count 2-2. 6-3 our score, 2 runs in the inning for Belmont Abbey. Nick Nunziato with an 2 RBI double. But he was doubled off a second on a routine fly ball to right. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Larson will strike out. Right to end the inning, we head to the bottom of the 8th. Pirates lead it 6-3. The new pitcher for for Belmont Abbey is Heath King. King, a sophomore from Shelby, North Carolina, comes in relief of O'Sullivan, who went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 unearned runs, walked 2, struck out 1. King making his 9th appearance of the season. Delivers a first pitch ball to Chandler Corley. No ERA. He has thrown 9 1/3 innings, given up 8 hits, 3 unearned runs. He has walked 2 and struck out 3. Next pitch is a strike, and it's 1-1. Corley 0 for 2 with a sacrifice in the game today. Off-speed pitch, and that is hit to short. Up with it, and throwing on to first for the out is Krause. And there's 1 down.
Off the bat for Armstrong. Number 23, Will Austin.
So that brings up Will Austin.
Take off? Alright. Alright.
Austin 1 for 3 with a single in the 2nd inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Hits this one in the air. First baseman Clark will make the grab for out number 2.
They haven't come back yet?
So quickly 2 down for the Pirates for Tyler Avera.
Tyler Avera.
Alright. Yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah. Alright. Yes.
Grounder to short, deep in the hole. Long throw to first in time, and 3 up, 3 down go the Pirates in the bottom of the 8th. We head to the top of the 9th. Pirates lead it 6-3. We head to the bottom of the ninth, or excuse me, the top of the ninth. And the Pirates have turned to closer Tyler Graham.
Number 16, Matt McGarry.
Try and close out this 6-3 win. Graham making his 23rd appearance of the year, 3-1, with a 2.10 ERA and 10 saves. He's thrown 34 and a third innings, given up 23 hits. He has walked 9, struck out 35. First pitch to Matt McGarry, the second baseman, is a ball. 1-0 pitch, right over the plate for a strike, and it's 1-1. Graham with 10 saves on the season. His last save came against Montevallo back on April 3rd, so he has gone nearly a month without a save for the Pirates. He pitched on Monday here against Columbus State. His longest outing of the year, he threw 5 1/3 against the Cougars, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, walked 3, struck out 6. 2-1 pitch, grounded to second. Up with it is Sherlin. He throws on to first for the first out of the inning.
Now that, number 5, Andrew Sipp.
So that brings up the catcher, Drew Sipp. Sipp has grounded out twice and flied out. He looks to pitch low here for ball 1. One-0 pitch right over the plate for a strike, and it's 1-1. Graham only the 4th Armstrong pitcher to notch double-digit saves in a season. Of course, the school record of 12 held by Matt Naluka, who was a consensus first-team All-American that year. Big swing and a miss on the pitch from Graham, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery in the dirt taken for a ball. A reminder, tomorrow, doubleheader to wrap up the regular season at noon between the Pirates and the Crusaders. The 2-2 pitch. Hit into left field. That is a base hit. And so Belmont Abbey has a 1-out base runner here in the 9th for Qualwasser, the center fielder.
That's the Crusaders. Number 3, Connor Swalwell.
Qualwasser steps in 1 for 3 with a single. He singled and scored in the 5th. Tried to bunt his way on last time up, but Ryan Good was able to throw him out at first. Would not be surprised if he tries to lay one down here again. Lance is even with the bag at third. First pitch from Graham is a strike, and it's 0-1. Off-speed pitch right over the plate again, and Graham gets ahead of Qualwasser quickly. Here 0-2. Pitch that stays high for ball 1. Graham looks at the runner sip at first. The 1-2 pitch outside. It's 2-2. Two pitch down and away, and Graham has run the count full on Qualwasser. So the payoff pitch to Qualwasser. Hit to third. They'll go to second for one. On to first. Not in time at first. Almost an inning-ending double play, but they do get the lead runner sip at second. And there's 2 down. As we go back to the top of the order for Lorenzo Wright. Wright 1 for 4. Singled in the 5th. He has also flied out twice and struck out. Graham's first pitch is right over the plate for a strike. 6-3, Pirates trying to take game 1 of the series from the Crusaders, with games 2 and 3 coming tomorrow here from Pirate Field. 0-1 pitch. Lined right back to Tyler Graham. Graham makes the catch, and that will end it. Pirates take game 1 of the series 6-3. Tyler Graham saves it for Ryan Good, who improves to 5-1. Tyler Burns takes the loss. He falls to 3-2. Be sure to join us tomorrow at noon for game 2 of the series between Belmont Abbey and Armstrong. Chad Jackson saying good afternoon from Savannah as the Pirates win it 6-3.